Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me wearing sunglasses. Yes, it's me. Well, I'm going to put these on. Yes, I am in the barn. Today we're going to be washing that thing. But first, I'm going clay shooting. So, I'm going to go kill some clay birds. So, let's go there. Well, I lied to you. I ain't washing the tractor. We're doing an actual, desk video today. Yeah, I did do some clay shooting tonight. That was actually some videos from last week. Yes, and the guy that yells lost is my dad's friend Neil, which is a really cool guy. But today we are going to be talking about restorations. Well, tractor restos. Today we're going to be talking about tractor restos and like how much they cost and like what the price of one is and the different prices of tractors, of what you can buy them from unrestored and what they are restored in today's market, about what I figure and what they have been found for. Now we'll go with my tractor, the Chalmers B. Now there's different models. There's a 1937 which go for around $8,000 because they only made about 100 of them. Then there's 38 that go for about $5,500, and then there's from 39 and up that go for about $4,000 and new, unrestored, rusted out, free motor, free or stuck, about $800. Well, stuck about $400, but free motor $800, unrestored. Buying price. Now, my tractor, I could sell it for $3,500 to $4,000 if I wanted to, but usually the market goes about for $3,500 for a reasonable market. But it depends, because you could have $1,500 into a tractor if it's a free motor that runs but doesn't move and it needs some rear end work. You could get some good. You could get really lucky with that because it could be just something inside the split, inside the transmission. Let me show you. So here's the tractor. Let's just say this is the tractor, motor, drive line about, I don't care, and seat. And this is the motor, gear shifter, whatever. That's what I'm going to go with. Good enough. Now, this drive line here, which on my tractor, as you see, is the piece that goes from the motor to the rear tires. Now, back to my non-good drawing, because I'm not an artist. That, if the rear end work, if it needs rear end work or a new clutch or anything like that, then you're looking only about $500 to maybe $500 for all the parts. Now, if it has a stuck motor, you're looking more around the $1,500 range for this tractor. Now, moving on to restored, you can, for a John Deere B, unrestored, stuck motor or not, you're going to get at least $1,000 to $1,500 if it's okay, but you'll probably get about $150 for, this is about restored but stuck motor or not, like non-running or something. You're gonna get about $1,500. But if it's a stuck motor or not, you're gonna get $750 with bad paint and bad all that, but you're gonna get $8,000 out of it. But the parts are twice as much than a Alice Chalmers. Don't mind that I spelled out 2 L's. I did this last night around 8 o'clock, and I was very tired. Yes, I get tired at 8 o'clock. But anyways, these John Deere Bs, they're the 2 cylinders. They got pistons that are like about that big around. They're pretty big pistons. And they're 2 cylinders. Here, I'll show you one, but this is a Model D. you guys have seen it before. This is a Model D, little bigger motor. This is one of their earlier designs. Here, let me show you. This is one of their earlier designs with a bigger flywheel. This is from this is a 1934. So this has got a little bigger motor, but for the John Deere Bs, they kind of slimmed they slimmed down the motor size a little bit, and they made them a little smaller and stuff like that. But it depends on the year, it depends on most of everything, but usually any John Deere B, it doesn't matter if it's early or later, you're going to get about $1,500 or a good paint or stuck motor or not, or you're going to get $750 for a rust out old piece of junk tractor that might run, might not. And the noise that you hear in the background is my dad's machine that he has. And that's that dingo that we have. Got my knife box here. But a Farmall 100 Super A or A, I've seen these go at auction, unrestored about $1,000, restored about $3,000 or more. These are all based on the same. So it starts with the A. The A is first. This is 1. Goes Super A, which is SA, which is short for Super A, which is number 2. And then number 3 is a 100. And in between it's like C, CAs, and stuff like that. That goes in between. But those are the 3 bases. Now, there's many different things to these tractors. My dad paid about $1,500 for his. It ran. That's about what you're gonna get. And it was unrestored, non-working. It ran barely. It barely ran, stuff like that. But you can get about $3,000 for one of these. But everything is the same price as an Alice B. An Alice B is smaller than these 3, but it will pull a lot more. This will pull probably twice as much as this, of the Farmall's A, Super A, and 100. Now, they're all based on the same year. The A and the Super A are older than the 100. The 100 is 1954 starting. The Super A is 1950. The A is 1949, 1950, somewhere in there. That's about what people have told me, and that's about what you get. For the years. Touched you with my hat. Not cool. But, so let's talk about restoration time and, like, what you would like to do with a restoration and what I'd like to do with a restoration, some other things, so let's get into that. So restorations take about 1 to 2 years to get done, if you complete it. If you do it every day, or sometimes could take you 4 years, or depending on how you want to do it. But if you're a full-time restoration person and you're a collector of tractors, it could take you at least 1 to 2 years, maybe 1 year, or maybe even less. It depends on parts, when the parts will get here and all kinds of stuff. It just depends on that. Now, well, there's other things too with that. There's like restoration prices. Your restoration prices could go from, like, you could do 8,000. Here, let me do this. Let me grab one of these note cards. Where did I put my note cards? Note cards. They're in here. Grab one of these if I can. So let me move this out of the way and let me show you. So you paid, let's say, $1,000 for a John Deere B. Paid $1,000 for it. And you're wanting to sell it in outcome to $8,000. That's how much you want to sell it for. But you're only going to make about $1,000. So you bought it for $1,000. And the estimated parts amount would probably be about $600 or $6,000 for all the parts, restoration, paint, rebuilt motor, rebuilt everything. It's about $6,000. So 8,000 minus 7,000, because I added these two added together is 7,000. That's what that equals. And then you add that, and then you minus those, you're only going to make $1,000. And that's where the kicker is. But if you want to, you could also keep that for family, like family heirloom. I can't spell today. But yeah, that's basically my rundown of that. We can just throw that in the back here. There we go. Back to this. So so I've covered this. This top part is covered. All of those are covered. Covered that. Covered that. Covered that. Now, the stuff you're gonna need to restore a tractor or a car or a truck is almost all the same, besides maybe the parts. You're just gonna need paint, sandblaster, some sander for body work, tools, everything. You're gonna need some of that stuff before you can start a total resto on anything. Now there's rustos. Now rustorations. Let me spell that out. Restoration is something where you basically, it's old, rusted. It's old and rusted, but it runs, drives, and has good sheet metal. It has all good sheet metal, but it is just old and rusted. Now, this is basically a restoration. You do no painting on it. You do no nothing. You just get it running, get it driving, have good sheet, and it has good straight sheet metal, and nothing is bent, nothing is broken, nothing is nothing. It just runs, drives, and has good, flat, smooth sheet metal. Has hardly any pitting, any kind of stuff like that. It's really nice, and that's basically a restoration. And yes, as I said, I was going to do the washing the tractor, but in the description below, there is a link to the video that I washed the tractor. If you didn't watch that video, it's got like 64 views. Or 67 or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah. But that's basically, because some people were asking, like, restorations and all kinds of stuff. But that's basically everything that you need to cover. And that's just, these are bases on small tractors. I'm not doing anything big, because bigger tractors, bigger money. Smaller tractors, lesser money. But sometimes, like, here, let me flip back to this page here. There is one tractor that I do know. The John Deere L. The L does not stand for little. Now, the L's, you can buy them for like $2,500. The estimated, this is the estimated symbol, or about. An estimate I can give, if it's, like, as I said, it's rusted, but it runs and drives barely. I can tell you in parts, you're probably going to have what you got, double what you got in the tractor, about $4,000. But the about price that you can sell it for is about, I don't know, $7,500. About, maybe, no. The L's, I've seen one go for about $9,000. If I remember right, it was about $9,000 I saw one go into auction for. Online, I wasn't at the auction. But yes, $9,000 for this little tractor. It's tiny. I'll put a picture up there somewhere. It's a very small tractor. It's not big, but it's cool. It's small. And I know a friend that bought one for like $200 in the 80s and restored it, and he still has it, but he has like 7 different collectors talking to him almost every day asking him if he would sell it. One guy even offered him 10 grand for it. Another guy offered him like 12 grand or something, 11 grand. It was a lot. But yes, the L's, that's one of the tractors I've been looking for, but I don't have the money for one. I don't even know where to begin to get money for that because it's so expensive. Too expensive for my blood. But basically all of this adds up to one thing. Look out for deals. Look out for deals, because deals will come by and you will steal them. If you get this tractor for like $500 and it runs and drives and looks okay, then get it. Get the tractor. It's cool. You'll love it. If you find any other ones of these out there for a cheap price, get the thing. Get it. You'll thank me for it. You'll even want to maybe give me a hug for it if you find something like this. Now, I will, if you want to, I'll have a video on trucks and some different things, some different pricing. I'll do another video on that maybe next week, because today is Talking Thursday, which is today, and I need to upload this tonight. And yeah, this is Talking Thursday. I wish it was Talking Tuesday, but it's Talking Thursday today. It will be Tractor Tuesday, because I hopefully will be working on Tuesday, and maybe have a video out, but I'm trying to do maybe a video a week, or 2, maybe 3, because some other things, but I want to hopefully have it not rain or snow, because it snowed the other day. Hopefully we don't have rain or snow the next couple days, so I can get the tractor out and disc up the garden again. Maybe. Because that needs to be disked up one more time before it gets all terrible, and we need to get that disked up and then be making the mounds and getting the potatoes planted and getting crops in the ground and ready to be ready to get growing. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video for one of the desk Talking Thursday. But yeah, so God bless. Oh yeah, and I forgot I got this watch. I think I told you that. For my birthday, when we had Mr. Productions over, Mr. Waddell, when we had him over, and he's a really cool guy. He's the man himself. But yeah, God bless. And that's the end. The end. Not the end of the channel, though. The end of this video. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. I know this, if this is one of your first videos, then okay. But if it's not, you guys know me. Just hit that like button. That's all I want. But God bless. Have a great time.